Welcome to the Streamless Life Radio, the podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women learn the essentials and soft skills of the streamless life. Here is our guest host, JR Henddrick. Hey everybody, y'all step on into the new refurbished Streamless Life Clubhouse. Get you something good cold to drink. You know, you hear all this reactive riffraff in some of the news lately. It's getting to the point where I think the best way to handle it is go back to the newspaper. Old school. Well, online, of course. Here's the thing. I'm not here to talk to you about the news. I'm not talking to you, giving you things to make you sad. We're going to be talking about episode title is called Futuristic Creating a Futuristic Building Life. Okay? How many of you have heard of a concept in the Christian world known as life mapping? You need to check it out. You need to decide exactly what it is you want. That's the problem nowadays, is too many people think about what they don't want. Seriously. Instead of thinking about what you don't want. Now listen. Stop thinking about what you don't want. Because I'll tell you something, that's reactive, that's wrong. Now, we have a Weather Network podcast that will be coming up here after a while. A few episodes, but these are the building blocks to get there, right? You have to be able to build the life you want. And having Christ as your personal Lord and Savior is one of them basic building blocks. Now, we're going to talk about this. You need the building blocks. What kind of wealth do you want to build? You want to be mansion rich, yacht rich, whatever it is? What is it that you feel like you need and want to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Listen to me, and I'm going to ask you this again. What can you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Alright, what's your passion? What's your pass eye on? What's your passion? What is it, when life is on where you can pass, you spent your life passing you on to other people to bless their lives. Now, occasionally, I do talk about history, but this is one of those things where we kind of turn it around. It's revolutionary, this concept of creating the life you want. You need to have a vision. Then you need to have short-term goals and long-term goals. Seriously, look into life mapping. I'm sure it still exists nowadays. There's ways to work out whatever you're dealing with, because you know that God cares for you. And if you know what God cares for you, what you do is you decide to look forward, but always have a backwards look to figure out where you've been. Of course, where you've been don't necessarily have to describe where you're going. Too many people think that it does, but it don't. That's the reactive approach. Alright, you don't want the reactive approach, no doubt. Now listen to me. Let me tell you. You have a right. You have a right to know what's the best way to get there and make it. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I'd do without having a vision. And I think there is a book called The Future You, and I look at it and see, and when I buy the book, it's available on Amazon. I'm going to persuade Jimmy here to buy it whenever he can. See, here's the thing. Life can be tough, no doubt, but listen to me. Listen to me good. You know what God has called you to do. You need to see it. Put a picture of anything you want. Anything that you want that you can get it. See it with all clarity. Because your mind loves mental pictures, right? Some good stuff. And then you go after that vision. Have goals. Have goals to help you with your success. Some people think, oh, JR, I don't like this idea of goals and dreams. Well, then you're buying into the doctrine of the goal of ease instead of the strenuous life. Go for the strenuous life and have a futuristic view of what you want your life to be able to create the life you want. I know life is hard. Life is very hard. We have to deal with a lot of drama and a lot of reactivity, no thanks to this coronavirus. You have to be prepared. Have a vision. Don't give up. Don't give up just because the world's in calamity. You keep going. You keep pressing on. Alright, you hear me? You hear me? Now, with that, hope you enjoy listening to Streamless Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Streamless Life Radio family. It's JR Henddrick saying until next time. Don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. And like my mama always said, son, I want you to think strong. I want you to live strong. Live the streamless life. God bless you.